Hi, my name is Adonis Johnson, and my speech is about should college players get paid to play. We've heard this argument for decades now, and this argument still stands today. Should college kids get paid? To some think that these kids or young adults are getting a free education, and this should be payment enough, while others, such as myself, feel like these colleges are making millions of dollars off these student athletes and they get injured. Most of the time, the student athlete and their families are forced to pick up the bill, pretty much leaving the student athlete on their own. I'm against paying student athletes, but for more reasons, different reasons than most are. According to Business Insider, 1.2% of all college basketball players in the year 2012 made the pros. Well, for football, it was 1.7% of all college players made the NFL. All in all, in most cases, up to those 4 years or so of free education, once your scholarship is up, you're up. Your time is up with that college. And if you want to continue to go to this college, you have to pick up the bill, or your family has to pick up the rest of the tuition, which can be thousands and thousands of dollars to you in your pockets, which I do not feel is fair at all. But I do think that these kids do deserve some kind of compensation. But let me tell you why I don't think they should get it. Should get paid to play. I'm against getting them for them paying to play for different reasons than others, as I said earlier. My reason is because let's just take a Team A here. Let's say Team A has Johnny Football and Jimmy Football, or Jimmy the bench warmer and Johnny Football. Johnny Football is the best player on the team. He makes touchdown passes. He does everything. He's the star. Jimmy Football is on the bench. You pay these players, Jimmy Football, you pay them all the same amount. Jimmy Football and Johnny Football make the same amount of money, but Jimmy Football puts in more work. Jimmy Football is mad because Johnny Football is mad because Jimmy Football is making the same amount as he is, but he's won't ride the bench and he's sitting there drinking Gatorade. Well, Johnny Football wants more money. So where does it stop? How do you manage this? Because the better the player is, they're going to demand more money, and they can sit out, and it just to be a big mess. So that's why, I think that it should not be. They should not get paid to play. However, I think they do deserve some kind of compensation, and here's my solution. I think that, of course, most colleges, they give these food vouchers because, these kids don't have it. They can't have a part-time job, so they should be able to have, some type of voucher where they can eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They can go to the campus cafeteria, eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and be taken care of that way. I think that they should be allowed to have a part-time job because let's say they do get injured, or let's say that football doesn't work out for them, which more than likely if football doesn't work out for them, they will get a part-time job. Or let's just say during the summer months where, they want to make up some extra money. As long as they're doing it the right way, as long as they're doing it the legal way, I don't think it should be any problem with these student athletes taking a part-time job at a McDonald's or a Burger King or wherever. I just feel like that they should be able to get treated like this because the NCAA is going to make millions of dollars off these kids regardless. So how come they can't get, millions of dollars? How come A.J. Green from the University of Georgia is getting in trouble because he wants to sell his jersey with his autograph on it? So the NCAA has a problem with that. It's like they own him. They don't own him. So here's my solution to this. Let's make sure that they really take care of your sons and daughters when they come out of high school and they come to you, sit in your living room and say, we're going to do this for your son, we're going to do this for your daughter, we're going to do this, we're going to make sure they get the best of this, we're going to make sure their grades are right. If their grades are not right, they should be kicked off the football team because education is much more important than playing sports. I am a huge sports fan, but if they get injured, what do they have to fall back on? They need an education to fall back on. So here's my other solution is give these kids an extra 2 years to complete their degrees after this 4-year scholarship is up. That way, because you don't have enough time to play football and juggle and keep and maintain a good grades. It's just almost impossible. So together, if we tell these schools, for our brothers, our sisters, our sons, and our daughters, together we all can make a difference. Together we can make this right. This is Adonis Johnson with my persuasive speech on why I think they shouldn't get paid but they should get free education, and they should get compensated. I'm signing out. Goodbye.